If you're tired of hearing about just how damn good LeBron James is, well, it's about to get a whole lot worse. Welcome into the Sporting News Studios, talking NBA with our NBA writer, Sean Devaney. I'm Tom Vandervoort. Sean, the Miami Heat have been on a roll, 12 straight wins. LeBron James has been playing great all year long, but in the last 12, he's shooting 65%. For the season, he's 568, 411 from three, career high in rebounding. I mean, I could go on, but he's in the zone right now. What's going on with LeBron James?
Yeah, it's really difficult to defend him right now because, you always in the past had something that you could lean on, and that is, you give him sort of those mid-range shots, you give him the three-point shot, and he wasn't very good at it. He would certainly take those shots, and he'd have his moments with those, but when you look at his numbers now, and you break down not just his three-point shooting, which, as you mentioned, is a career high at 41.1%, but you break down all his other two-point categories, he is averaging career highs from every spot on the floor. So at the rim, he's at 78.9%, 3 to 10 feet, 52.3%, which is easily a career high, and from 10 to 16 feet, he's at 41.9%. That's the only category where he's not averaging a career high. So, this is a guy who not only is, improving in every facet of the game, his shooting is getting better and better and better. And if you're a defender, you can no longer sit back and say, okay, well, I'm okay. I'm happy with him taking those mid-range shots. I'm happy with him taking those three-pointers. He's making them now. Yeah,
and it's amazing, too, if you look at his rebounding average. And his assists, I think, are his second best in terms of average for his career. So that offensive efficiency for the Miami Heat, it feels like they're kind of unbeatable if he stays in that zone. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, it's it's not something that we've seen in the league since Michael Jordan. I mean, that's what it comes down to is his ability to score, and you could even make the case that even Jordan didn't have what LeBron James has going on right now at this moment. So it's something that you just don't see very much in the NBA. Again, if you're a defender, it's almost impossible. There are guys where you have to pick your poison a little bit, but with James right now, just about everything is poison.
Yeah, absolutely. On the flip side of the coin, the Heat 12 in a row on the victory side, the Sixers 6 in a row on the loss side. Doug Collins is clearly frustrated, says he's done a lot of introspection, but after the loss to the Magic, he kind of went off. What's your take on the Sixers and Doug Collins right now?
Yeah, I would say he went off on his team pretty good, and I think that, he's sort of feeling some heat, and he wants to be sure that everybody knows that, his players are not putting forth the effort, and that was something that he made clear. He said, when he played, he used to burn through his sneakers, and he's not seeing that kind of effort, and that's been obvious. I mean, this team has been terrible in recent weeks. You mentioned the 6-game losing streak. They're well out of the playoff picture at this point. Of course, and Collins mentioned this as well, they were expecting to have Andrew Bynum this year. They haven't had him. Now, you have to step back for Doug Collins and realize that he got an extension before the year, but it was just a one-year extension. So certainly he's a little worried about his job. They've got a new owner, and the new owner, Josh Harris, has been very supportive of Collins. However, if this sort of effort keeps up, then you can expect that will change.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, in the West, it's getting kind of interesting down there at the bottom of the playoff bracket. I think Golden State, Utah, and Houston hold the last 3 spots. We got the Lakers in 9, and then Portland and Dallas. What's your take on the Western playoff teams right now?
Yeah, I talked to some of the players in the Western Conference and on those bottom few teams, and certainly they're looking over their shoulder at the Lakers. The Lakers are 11-5 over the last 16 games, even with the loss to Denver the other day. And that's got some teams worried. This is a team that finally appears to be playing a little bit up to its capabilities, at least. And because of that, the Lakers could easily sneak in and grab one of those final playoff seeds. Jeremy Lin spoke about it, and he said, you have to notice them. You try to just take care of your own business, but it was only going to be a matter of time before they got their chemistry together. And even Golden State, which seemed like they wouldn't really have to worry about making the playoffs, they've struggled lately. And David Lee said that he's not counting out the Lakers, until they're mathematically eliminated.
All right, we'll see how it goes from here. Sean, thanks so much for your time, man. We'll catch up with you later.
Okay. thanks, Tom.